welcome back to my channel for another Friday paycheck, budget, and cash envelope stuffing. If you are new here, I hope that you will consider subscribing to the channel. Leave me a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for commenting last week about your word for the new year. I did read everybody's word and was definitely inspired and encouraged, so thank you for that. Hit that like button and let's get started. Okay, y'all, so we are closing out the week of the 8th through the 12th, or the 7th through the 12th, and I'm gonna go ahead and fill in some of my stickers with you guys as far as my coffee and my no spend. Okay, so if you are wondering, I am using a 7x9 Erin Condren monthly planner. The link to these exact planners are always linked in my description box if you want to go to these exact styles of planners. So I did get coffee 3 days this week, and it was on Monday, on Wednesday, and yesterday. So I will go ahead and lay these down, and this is just a way for me to track how much money I'm spending on coffee and how many times I do get it outside of the home. So I hope to find a way to make my coffee stronger, because the coffee that I get outside of the home is just so much stronger. So it's the coffee and it's Shipley's. There's that. I think you guys know that. But this is the coffee that I used to get when I was teaching. And ooh, that coffee used to wake me up every single morning, and it still does. So I want to like stick to my coffee from home, but like those days that I am super tired, super exhausted, like I go out and I go get Shipley's, because I know that their coffee is so super strong and it really like wakes me up. This week I have been working so much, y'all. Thank you guys so much for all your orders coming in. I'm still a little like just right on schedule with my processing time. I do like to be a little bit ahead of time, but I just have not been able to be these last 2 weeks. But moving into the rest of the month, I should be able to get ahead of time. But I just wanted to let you guys know that. Thank you so much. January is my busiest month, so it's very hard to get things out ahead of the processing time in the month of January. You guys know that the February kits are already available, and actually today my March kits have gone live as well. So if you want to get a head start and give plenty of time to get your March kits, they are available. And then I will show you guys the March kits in person at the end of this video. So for the upcoming week, I have business bills due. This is an app that I use for the website I take that back, it's already been paid. But that bill was due to come out on the 15th. That's probably why I was already paid, it's a holiday. I am going to renew my Shopify plan on the 16th, and that's going to run me a few $100s. I have my car insurance bill and my Apple Music subscription due this week, as well as on my next check I'll be paying Wi-Fi. So let's go ahead and get into the paycheck. Okay, so this is paycheck 2. My cell phone bill did come in at $81.80. My cash envelopes, I spent every dollar in those envelopes. I did put 72 in my sinking funds. Didn't put anything from this paycheck into the saving challenge or buffer. I am over budget in, okay, extra spending is 0. So extra spending is anything coming up in the week that I'm going to spend money on that's not a bill or a personal cash envelope or sinking fund or saving challenge. Unbudgeted are for things that come up that I was not expecting, that I did not budget for. So I am over budget by $61.37. And so the money that I use for unbudgeted is a mixture of sinking funds and then my checking account online. So for the bill, $83 minus $81.80 is $1.20. So I was under budget $120. Everything else zeroed out, and then I am over budget $61.37. And I'm gonna do $61.37 minus $120 is $60.17. So I'm $60.17 in the red for this week. So I'll just do 60.17, and let's see, 81.80 plus 150 plus 72 plus 61.37. I spent $365.17 this week. $365.17, and then that adds up to the $60.17 that I'm over budget. So next I will go ahead and set up Paycheck 3. Okay, y'all, so for my bills, I am going to be needing about $129. I put $119 on my calendar. I'm going to have to change that because that is not accurate. For cash envelopes, I'm going to be stuffing $175 today. Sinking funds will get $72. My saving challenge is getting $20, meaning I'm pulling this from my paycheck. Nothing for extra spending this week. And then, of course, we don't budget for unbudgeted. And maybe we should. I don't know. Y'all let me know. What do you think? 129 plus 175 plus 72 plus 20 equals 396. So 396, and we'll put that over here. 396, and then that's going to give us an additional $196 that we are working with for this week. So my goal is to definitely not be over budget this week like I was last week. And with this bad weather coming up that we're going to talk about, hopefully that will happen. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and make this change really quickly, guys, because I did not add those numbers correctly. So my car insurance went up to like $115 and some change, so $116, and then Apple Music is $12 and some change, so that's like $13. Okay, so this is where we are for the paychecks. We will go ahead and check in with the weekly check-in. So I spent everything in the wallet and then some, so there is nothing left over in any of these envelopes. I'm gonna go ahead and subtract what I spent from what I had remaining in last week. So now I have $30 in spending. Gas, $189 minus $45. I have $144 left in gas. Groceries, $334 minus $70. I have $264 left in groceries. And I just went ahead and zoomed out so you guys could see everything. So home I didn't put anything at home, and so I still have the $60 remaining. And eating out, I spent everything. So 104 minus 25 equals 79. Meds, I didn't give myself anything, so I still have the 50. And then beauty, didn't get anything either, so I have $50 left in beauty. Definitely going over budget in beauty, because I forgot about the wedding. My friend's wedding, Taylor's wedding, I forgot about that. So spending this week is going to get a 10. Gas is going to get 45. Groceries, 70. home is gonna get 15. I just need some soap, bath soap. Eating out 25, meds 10, and then beauty nothing. So this is my expense tracker, and I just kind of want to let you guys know what was going on with this. So I have been really struggling this month to track expenses. I know that it is beneficial, and it is something that I want to do. Let me rephrase that. It is something that I am going to do. But I have to change up my method if I'm going to be successful at it. So what I realized is, because I am spending cash, I need an A7 tracker. That way, when I'm out and about and I'm spending my cash on different things, I can come back to my wallet and write down what I've spent and then transfer it over here for like a monthly overview. So because I currently don't have an A7 tracker to track my cash spending, I have not been able to do this successfully. So I'm not going to worry about the month of January. It's a busy, crazy month anyway. For the month of February, I am going to be using some A7 trackers in my wallet and then see if that can help me be more accurate and on top of tracking my expenses so I can see how much money I'm spending in a given month. So definitely want to let you guys know that. Also want to give you an update because I know I had some things to do or to take care of in the month, and I did recertify my student loan, some of my student loan documents. That did happen. I actually changed health insurance companies. So you guys know that I'm self-employed, so I get health insurance through the marketplace, which I definitely recommend. I previously in 2023 had Aetna as my medical insurance, but their rates have really went up. So it was actually recommended to me by my agent to transition to United Healthcare, which I've had them before as a teacher. So I am currently on United Healthcare medical insurance, and so my premium will be $0. Which with Aetna, I think my premium was like $5 a month. My premium will be $0, and my dental and vision insurance stays the same. So that runs right at about $30. So I forgot to include it over here under fixed expenses, so I put it here. So that's an update on the insurance. I do have some more things to do with student loans, and then I'm also working on my retirement rollover. I'm going to be setting up that account this month. Before this month is over with, I'll be doing that. So I want to give you guys those updates. I'm currently I'm not using my dashboard this month. Erin changed her dashboards from the previous monthly planners, and so I have not gotten acclimated to this new layout. So I've just been kind of thinking about it throughout the month, seeing like, is this the way I want it to be laid out? Do I want some different headers? So I will be using my dashboard in the month of February. So I think that's it for all the planner updates. So now we can go ahead and get to the wallet. Okay, y'all, so let's go ahead and count the money. So I have 100, 50, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60. So 160 and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23. So 443, and that's what I have here on my sticky note. So I know I said I had 396 that I was working with. $47 is going to go back to my April and May sinking fund because I took that money out and spent it. And I told you guys that whenever I take money out of my sinking funds, if it is not for the intended use that I have saved it for, I'm putting that money back. So if I use it for its intended purposes, I'm not going to worry about it. But so yeah, so spending is getting 10 and gas is getting 45. So yeah, guys, so you guys know I live in Texas, and I think like all over the country, I think we are having like winter storms and stuff like that. So if you have heard that in where you live, I would love to know. Let me know down below like what they're saying about your area. As far as I know, we are going to have below freezing temperatures down here, and we have to do all the winter things, winter storm things. We have to turn our water off, drip a faucet, make sure you have a flashlight, all that good stuff. Home is getting 15. The last time we had like a big winter freeze in Texas was, I believe, in 2022. Yes, 2022. The good thing about the freeze this time is that it's not supposed to be like snowing or sleeting or anything like that. So last time we had a big freeze and there was snow and sleet and ice, it really prohibited us from being able to like drive and things like that. So that won't be happening this time, I don't believe. So I'm grateful for that. But once I'm done filming, I have to go get myself together, y'all, for this weekend. Beauty is not getting anything, and then I have a couple of receipts I'm gonna scan. Thank you so much if you use my code down below in the description box. You all will get some extra points, I get some extra points, and then you can share your code with your friends and loved ones. I have a few coins, and then these are my cards. So yeah, after this weekend, I have to, or after this video, during this weekend, before the freeze comes, I have to go grocery shopping. I have to, I'm gonna cook. I think I'm gonna cook tomorrow. So see, sticky note, put that 47 back. So I'm gonna do that real quick before we move on. So 20, 40, 5, 6, 7. So I should have $55 in here. 20, 40, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. Yeah, so I'm gonna cook this weekend. I'm gonna make chili because I'm making chili. My mom is making soup. So that will work out. We have already talked about like, okay, if the power goes out over here, I'm going to y'all house. If the power goes out where y'all are, y'all can come over here to my house. So I am going to be cooking. I have to grocery shop. I'm going to get some canned goods. I need to get some batteries for a flashlight. Any other tips that y'all have, especially if you live up north. Ooh, yes. Especially if you live up north. If you live up north and you are used to this type of weather, please leave some tips down below because we are not, honey. Okay, so for my the card challenge with the monthly cards, you guys know that I did complete this whole card last week. I had quite a bit of money left over, and so I said let's just go ahead and get that out of the way. 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. So January is complete because the month is going to get busier toward the end of the month. So I'm done with this one. And then for my saving challenge binder, rose gold is sold out, but I do still have the silver ones available for this challenge. And I might restock rose gold if, I don't know, y'all let me know what y'all think. They did sell out, but they are kind of expensive to stock, so that's why I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna restock them or not, but I could definitely look into it if the demand is there. So I had a 20 spot to fill in, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill that in. So we have our 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37. $37. So we are done with our January challenge. And now we just wait for February. So this is a wet erase marker that I'm using that I got from Amazon. It is linked in my Amazon storefront if you are interested. It comes in all kind of different colors. So I'm going to use a different color for each month. I thought I was going to use pink for the whole year, but I was like, nah, they give us a lot of colors. Let's use all the colors. So I'm done with January, ready for February. And then I'm going to go ahead and we'll stuff my bills next. Okay guys, so we are going to be putting money into car insurance, Apple. Okay, so let's go over to car insurance. And what I'm going to be doing this year, I'm going to keep mentioning it for any new friends. Over here in my balance section, I am going to be car insurance is $116. I am going to keep a running balance or running tally of each month so I can see at the end of the year how much money I spent on this bill for the entire year. It's just something new that I thought about doing, and I'm excited. I'm excited to like see how much money I'm spending on bills per year. That's going to be interesting. So 116. Yes. In car insurance. Kind of the same thing with my coffee. My coffee sticker. I would be able to go back throughout the year at the end of this year and see how much money did I spend on coffee outside of the home. Also gives me a way to see like if my bill goes up throughout the year, to see like, oh, it used to be this, now it's this. So because Apple Music used to be 10, I believe. Yeah, so 10, 11, 12, and 13. And I do live by a main street, so if you hear cars and traffic, I apologize. So that is Apple Music. Those are my only two bills for this week. Only two personal bills for this week. Okay, so let's go ahead and take out my envelopes and we will go through those and get these all stuffed. So at some point I need to make my changes to these numbers. Maybe I'll do that starting in February, because January has just been full of work, and I am like still trying to spend time with like family and friends and loved ones, and it's just busy. Birthday has 10, 11, 12, and 13. Very, very busy. So I'm looking forward. I was talking to my mom earlier today because I called her the other day and she didn't call me back. So I texted her today, and then she called me and she was like, oh, I forgot to call you. Like, we just been so busy. Like, they're currently, well, most churches do fast at the beginning, except for mine. Mine don't for some reason, but most churches do fast at the beginning of the year. So their church is on a fast, and so they have like a bunch of Bible studies and prayer calls and prayer nights and all that good stuff. So she's been like busy with all of that. But wardrobe has 20, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53. So she's been really busy with that. I've been really busy with work, trying to get all of your orders out to you. That's why, like I said, the March kits are available. So if you guys want those kits, the sooner you can get them, the better. So especially just until we get through January. November through January is just crazy in a good way. But it does take me a little bit longer to get things out in those months. So April and May should now have 60. 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60. I should also have a travel vlog for you guys at the end of this month. So I am going out of town for Taylor's wedding, and I'm not going to show anything from the wedding. Like, I'm not going to show any wedding clips or anything, but just kind of show you guys that weekend. We have a lot of mutual friends of ours that will also be attending the wedding, and we'll be doing some activities, and so I'll be able to show you guys some of that. But I won't, like I said, I'm not going to show the wedding. If she wants to show that on her platforms, that's for her to do. I will not be doing that, but I will show the travels, the airport, all that good stuff. So outings has 10. Car maintenance is getting a 20. And I do need to take my car to the dealership. I have a bunch of lights on. Y'all know how we are. Women always have lights on in our cars. Mine just turned on though. But yeah, she needs to go see the doctor. She definitely needs that. So I have 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 310. In a car maintenance. I think that would be enough to take care of like my basic stuff, like oil change. I do get my tires rotated and balanced for free because I go to Discount Tire, and so if you buy tires from them, they will rotate and balance your tires for free. So if that needs to happen, I won't be paying any money for that. Miscellaneous is going to get 2. I did use this envelope. I don't know when, so I will just put January. I don't know what, I don't remember what day I used this envelope. So, and then today I'm going to be putting in $2. And I'm not putting that money back because this envelope is literally, I can use it for anything that I want. So whenever I use it, I don't worry about putting it back. I just rebuild it. The grid envelopes, grid vellum envelopes will be available on the 26th if you were wondering. So that's 2 Fridays from now. The day before I go out of town. Gifts are going to get $2. We should have 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think I used this envelope for Christmas because y'all know I didn't have enough money saved for Christmas because I spent it during my the months where I was overspending, and so I didn't have enough money in my Christmas envelope, so I ended up pulling from my gifts envelope as well and had to put that money back. My goddaughter is going to get $2. So we have 50, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. And then my last envelope, which used to be my medical sinking fund, I now just call it savings. It's just an additional way for me to add money to my savings account. I do take money out of my checks and put into my savings account, but I like the idea of like also having an envelope for it. So I don't really feel the pressure as of right now, 20, 40, 45, 50, to have a medical fund because of the insurance. So I do have major medical full coverage insurance through the marketplace. So that includes doctor visits, prescriptions, surgeries, emergency room, urgent cares, all of that is included. My deductibles are affordable. If I needed to pay the deductible, I could. And so for those reasons, I don't feel a need right now to have a medical sinking fund. I was more so trying to build that fund when I first didn't have medical insurance, or when I didn't have like good medical insurance. But through the marketplace, you can get some very good medical insurance. So I'm very thankful for that. So now I'm going to put these up and grab my low priority binder and come back with that. Okay, so I'm just going to take out the dashboard here, and hopefully you guys can see that. They're so loud, it's crazy. Car tax is going to get $2. And it's like the big trucks. I live near a main highway. Like, it's the main one. So it's like no getting around it. So I have 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. Electronics is going to also get $2. I've been considering changing this envelope. I just don't know to what yet, but I really only use this envelope for like chargers and stuff. I'm not really using it for anything else, so I'm kind of thinking that maybe I could use this envelope for something else, or maybe I would put this envelope away and take my buffer envelope and put my buffer envelope here and put $2 in buffer every week. I don't know. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Well, no, I take that back. I'm going to keep it, because I also did say, like, God forbid, like, I have a laptop or something around here that crashes and I need some money. That was my hope with that envelope, that I would save like a couple $100s in there. And then, you know, if I needed to buy like a major device, I could have a nice amount of change to assist me in that. So emergency fund is getting a 5. For $1,200 in placeholders and 5 and 10. And so when I do my cash exchange at the end of every month, I take out whatever cash is in here and deposit it into my emergency fund. So if it's $20, if it's 10, if it's 30, if it's 50, whatever is in there, I deposit it. Sometimes I forget, but I really want to do that like every week. And giveaways is getting $2. So here is my plug. If you have not already subscribed to the channel, and you enjoy the content and look forward to the upcoming content, I would love for you to consider subscribing. So we have 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. And then my next giveaway will be when I get to 30,000 subscribers, currently at 23. Christmas is going to get a 10. I think I'm going to leave Christmas at 10. And so now we have 20. Functions is going to get $2. For 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So 12 for functions. And then the last $2 is going to go toward my tires And I always get my car tires from Discount Tire. I get them rotated and balanced quite often. They end up lasting me about 4 years. And each tire is less than $100. Each tire is like $60, $70, something like that. So my goal for this envelope is to have like 2 tires worth of money in here. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. This was another envelope that got emptied when I was in my overspending era. So I have to build it back. So that is it for the low priority binder, and that's also gonna be the end for the cash stuffing. The last thing I'm gonna do is show you guys the March kits, which you have seen the pictures of them already either on my social media or my community tab, but I want to go ahead and show you guys the kits in person.